Hello and welcome to my channel for news about the Fact Gossip 24. Please follow and subscribe for more information. Alana, your friend, is me. Let's begin.
90-Day Fiancé. Rachel wrote a song about John Walters. What happened between him and Tiffany Franco? Rachel Walters from 90-Day Fiancé involved Tiffany Franco in her ongoing feud with ex-husband John Walters through a song she wrote. Rachel and John met in 2016 on the karaoke app Smule and became close friends before starting a romantic relationship. Rachel discovered she was pregnant with another man's child, but John supported her throughout the pregnancy, even joining the birth via FaceTime. Their commitment led Rachel to travel to the UK in 2017 to meet John, and they married in May 2018. Rachel was living in the US and John in the UK, which made communication difficult and limited their time together. Visa issues created major stress, as John's K-1 visa was repeatedly delayed and ultimately denied, causing long separations. Financial strain added to the pressure, as legal and travel expenses piled up. Trust and communication also suffered over time, leading to arguments and misunderstandings. John and Rachel's differing life goals and emotional toll from years apart eventually led to their breakup. John faced major delays in obtaining a U.S. visa due to his criminal history, which includes several violent altercations. These past convictions significantly complicated the immigration process. As expected, his initial K-1 visa application was denied. In response, John and Rachel pursued a waiver, which is a required step for applicants with a criminal record. However, the waiver process is notoriously slow, with estimates suggesting it could take several years for a final decision. Adding to the complications, John's social media activity drew criticism, with some fans fearing it might further impact his chances. In May 2024, John shared an emotional update in a Facebook post, which has since been deleted. He announced that he would not be moving to the United States to join Rachel and her daughters, marking a heartbreaking turn in their long-awaited plans. John reflected on how they had always known the process would be difficult, but their hope had carried them through the challenges. He expressed deep love and gratitude, saying he never took his role as a husband and father for granted. While acknowledging their imperfections, John admitted he had always aspired to be better for his family. John admitted that long-distance relationships rarely succeed, but he and Rachel gave it their best effort. In his message, he asked fans for time and space to process everything and come to terms with what lies ahead. He expressed gratitude to those who had supported them throughout their journey. By July 2024, Rachel addressed her separation from John in a candid Instagram video, hoping to clear some things up. She confirmed that the breakup was real and explained it was a difficult decision she made after a long period of reflection. Rachel spoke openly about the many challenges they faced as a couple, many of which were not visible to the outside world. In a surprising revelation, she shared that over the past 4 years, she and John had only spent 13 days together. She continued to explain how these ongoing struggles led to the end of their relationship. Rachel acknowledged that long-distance relationships are incredibly challenging, and theirs was no exception. She shared how repeated visa denials placed a heavy burden on them, both financially and emotionally. The constant separation took its toll, ultimately contributing to their decision to part ways. Rachel reflected on how communication, once a strong foundation of their relationship, had broken down over the past 4 months. Arguments became more frequent, and meaningful conversations became rare. She also admitted that their life goals had started to drift in different directions, and over time, they found themselves growing apart despite their efforts to stay connected. In April 2025, Rachel confirmed she was single as a Pringle and announced that her divorce from John was officially finalized. She returned to social media with a TikTok video shared as an Instagram reel, captioned, "This is me speaking for me and I'm finally back." Rachel revealed that the divorce was finalized at the end of March, but explained it was not a smooth process. She claimed John had received the paperwork in October but delayed signing due to his busy work schedule. In January, she had a friend serve him, giving him 30 days to respond before proceeding. Even after being served the divorce papers, John refused to sign them. Rachel explained that she eventually proceeded without his signature, stating he had failed to sign once again. After the divorce was finalized, she resumed her maiden name and said she feels happier than she has in years. In her video, Rachel addressed John's new girlfriend, warning that there is a reason she only appears in the background of his videos. She added that if John posts about her and only tags her, it is done for his benefit. Rachel concluded by urging fans not to believe everything they hear. Rachel has been posting songs she's written about John on her Instagram. One of them she shared was called Unhitched, which she described as, "My song, my words, my truth." In the song, Rachel accused John of selling his private photos and of rumors that he had cheated. "Remember that moment with Tiffany?" Rachel sang, talking about Tiffany, who was last seen with Ronald Smith before her 90-day Hunt for Love debut. Several screenshots, allegedly of John's messages, showed up on screen as Rachel claimed she was keeping receipts of everything. 90 Day Fiancé Update shared a post with a compilation of screenshots Rachel posted, allegedly showing John talking about Tiffany. One of these messages showed John allegedly saying that he was in love with a fellow cast member he couldn't be with. He seemed to have written, "You will forgot John loves Tiffany," and his supposedly saying that Tiffany is cool about it, and he wished that Tiffany doesn't marry Colt, as in Colt Johnson, her co-star from Hunt for Love. As per the blogger, Rachel said, I don't have any real issues with Tiffany." 90 Day Fiancé's Rachel added, "She wasn't the one in a relationship with me. But to think John thought I only believed they accidentally fell asleep on the phone together." Tiffany defended herself in the comments by writing, "So there's a rumor going around that I was potentially going to marry Colt, and I'm John's secret girlfriend while I was married?" Tiffany called the situation comical. Tiffany wrote, "I never dated or flirted with that guy. I was never talking to Colt in a romantic manner, nor was I ever going to marry him," in a separate comment.